Hey, Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Civilization 6 in the China Wonder game. Now, the China Wonder strategy is completely unviable on deity difficulty, but on Emperor difficulty, it's perfectly viable. And that's what today's video series is about. Showing you guys fun ways to win the game when you're not playing on maximum difficulty. One of the things players often complain about deity difficulty is that it can be a little bit unfun because you're forced into strategies that are suboptimal. Now, I rolled around for a map for a while and I couldn't find the map starting location that gave me what I needed. This strategy in particular basically requires you to get Stonehenge, and I kept getting no stone starts, so I just spawned myself one stone. Listen, forgive me the one little cheat to enable a fun build on a low difficulty game, okay? You can forgive me that. We do have ourselves a lovely sugar tile to settle upon. Now, if I were to settle upon this tile, I would work this sugar and be able to work this sugar, and that seems quite gravy to me. I don't see a reason to move. Now, we are playing with the Got Lakes map script with a slightly random world, so we won't get a crazy world like the worlds we've seen before, but we should get an interesting world. And already you can see just the way the random map is generated, there's a tons of rivers, so not as insane as that other game that I did, but still pretty interesting. Now, some of you might be sitting there and be asking, okay, what is the Wonder strategy? Well, it's basically where you try to generate a huge amount of tourism from building wonders as China, because China has that wonderful ability of being able to use builder charges to complete 15% of the original wonder cost. Their builders also receive an additional charge, and they can get canals at masonry, but the most important thing is that we build our wonders faster. We also get an extra eureka and inspiration from every wonder that we build. So we're kind of very heavily incentivized to build wonders. And the very first one we want is Stonehenge, and that will become the reason why will become apparent later. Now, we do, if we can get them, we also want Edamananke. We don't care so much for Great Bath, but Edamananke would be amazing here. This is a very heavily marshed map. So I think we basically go Stonehenge into Edamananke here, and then if we can grab Hanging Gardens and Temple of Artemis, we're happy. But the main two wonders we want here are Stonehenge and the Edamananke, ideally. So let's go ahead and settle the city in place. It'll take about 20 turns to unlock astrology, which means we do have time to grab ourselves a scout. And we are working 8 food from the get-go, right? 8 food? That's insane. Why does it say 9? Oh, there it is. Now it's 7. Okay, that makes a little... Wait, why is it 7? What? Where? It should be plus 6. Okay, 7 it is. All right, yep. So we're going to grow insanely fast compared to a normal game, but our production will be relatively low for the beginning of the game. That's fine. I'm actually okay with the low production in the beginning of the game because, honestly, really early into the game, growth is worth way more than production. Like, insanely more. Like, if we could get this city to 5 population pretty quick, that would be a game changer. In terms of scouting information, I'm pretty happy with what we've found so far. I don't have time to get a builder, but I do have time... Sorry, I don't have time to get a settler, but I do have time to crack out a builder before Stonehenge, and then maybe we'll get like a settler or 2. But one quick scout, I think, is all we need here. We got a major flood. That damaged the city and gave +1 production to the tile we're on. I have found the edge of someone's border here. Don't know who that is. We'll have to figure that out. Looks like we're through a mountain range, so at the very least, we won't have to deal with pressure from them for a while. Either loyalty pressure or any other type of pressure. Okay, nice. There's Code of Laws. It would be nice to get our Pantheon, and I'm also going to take Discipline so that I can fight Barbarians should they appear. I haven't seen any Barbs yet, and Barbs are on. We're also playing with Secret Societies. I was kind of hoping that I'd find a tribal village to be able to get an early governor title. That is not going to happen this game. We really want to get the state workforce relatively early for the 15% production towards Ancient Classical Wonders, although in the early game, Ilkum will serve us better, getting extra builder production. I'm surprised that there's no tribe. Have I not found a tribal village? Am I going crazy? There's astrology, that's perfect. We can place the Stonehenge. It would take 30 turns, but it won't actually take that long. You and I both know, oh, there's a tribal village. Really, really want to hit the Void Singers here. It's kind of sad that I didn't hit the Void Singers before I started the Stonehenge. I could have gotten a 5-charge builder here. But we're going to use this builder to ideally boost craftsmanship and then use the final charge on Stonehenge. Or do I go all in on Stonehenge? You have a little think about that. If I place 1 farm, I can get a double boost here. I think those are pretty valuable. Hello, the Gulls. It's an honor to meet you. I'm worried about them coming towards me now. We did get the Void Singers. That's huge. There's a decent amount of chopping here. Early Magnus would be viable. I think I am going to go for the early Liang, though, to make my builders better. I'm going to go ahead and build this tile here. And strangely enough, I'm going to go for building another builder. And we're going to unlock mining into writing. That's the goal here. I think I just have to drop down farms. Where is our Edamananki going, if it's going anywhere? I reckon the Edamananki is going upon that tile right there. That's totally fine. It's probably going here. So we're gonna be putting these builder charges into Stonehenge while we're making another builder to feed into Stonehenge. I think that's the most efficient way to do things, is to be double producing. And that is the double production strategy. We met Hong Kong, but we were not the first to meet them, is where you're feeding builder charges into the wonder while simultaneously actually building the builder. We're at 5 food in here, so we can cancel this and set food as a low priority to prefer working production tiles. So we do not need more food here. What we do need, however, are better tiles to work. So anything with 2 production is a purchase here. Unfortunately, we did not find a good purchasable tile. The Elves of Minerva, and we found Mexico City, and we were the first to find Mexico. That's an extra +1 production of the capital towards buildings. That's really good, actually. It'll help us build our wonders. Switch to Stonehenge, expand a builder charge, go for the builder in here. Yes, building the builder and then going for Stonehenge will be faster. I promise you that. We're going to switch away from craftsmanship now to foreign trade. We have found our very first barb camp. Ooh, another tribal village, unfortunately. Hello. I have met you. Good sir. I can yoink this tribal village off of you. Yoinkerino. Now we get our Pantheon. That's big. Getting the Pantheon means I can spend the money to go ahead and go for urban planning for the +1 production. That might shave a turn off of what we're doing here. Okay, Great Bath has gone. I'm accepting the Great Bath going. I definitely want Monument of the Gods here, because we're going for, well, here's the thing, we're playing China, so we could go for Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Like, if we go here, and we take a quick look here, and we type in marsh, there's a lot of marsh here. You know what? Lady of the Reeds and Marsh is the play here. Normally I would go for Monument of the Gods, but we are playing China, and I would rather have the production to build builders to build wonders than the 15% production bonus towards early game wonders, because it kind of feels redundant to me in this particular situation, because I can already build those wonders with builders. Like, why would I need, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I need 2 bonuses that do the same thing? They don't technically reinforce each other. They kind of like just interact poorly. All right, now we can build this. We should get it done. I'm going to rush this down. I'm not going to build another builder because I'm worried it's going to go here soon. And it will finish this turn. That's perfect. I just hope he doesn't close his borders while I'm inside this little pocket. Free great profit. Hello. Okay, welcome to the China Wonder Game. It is officially active. It is on and we are going. We're dropping our religion immediately. Create the turtle and this will be a wonderful world. Welcome to the wonderful world. What kind of religion, PotatoMcWhiskey, are you going for with this wonderful world? Well, the very first belief that we're going to be taking here will be divine inspiration, getting us an extra 4 faith from all of our wonders. The next belief we'll be going for is sacred places, which will get us an extra 2 culture, 2 science, 2 gold, and 2 faith for every city following this religion that has a world wonder. This is a huge early game boost. And now we're heavily incentivized to settle further cities and build wonders in them and spread our religion to them. Very heavily incentivized. So I'm super happy about that. Now, one thing I need to worry about is that Ethiopia is likely to go for a religion this game. So they may try to wipe out my religion. But right now, making 8 faith per turn from building Stonehenge. That's pretty damn powerful, considering Stonehenge usually only gives you 2. This is completely unviable on deity, by the way. It'll never work. It'll never work. I've tried it. Believe me, I have tried it many times, and it does not work on deity difficulty. I need this guy to not close his borders while I'm inside his territory. Like, be really, really spooky. I need 1 more tile improvement in order to finish off craftsmanship. And I will just throw down a mine. Like so. There's craftsmanship boosted. Now I can justify building more builders. However, I am going for a settler. Now I need to think about where I'm settling, how I'm setting, and what I'm doing with those settlers. I need to think about theater squares. I need to think about wonders. I need to think about marshes. I need to think about all these things. Okay, Etamananki, this is a critical wonder. Now let me think about that. Does that positioning make sense? Here's what my brain is thinking. Okay, if I built Etamananki here, and like the Great Bath over, I don't know, like the Hanging Gardens like here, there's like good theater squares in between these wonders. And then if I maybe later on in the game I decide to drop an entertainment complex, that's even better. In fact, Now that I've talked about the entertainment complex, we got to talk about Colosseum, because we definitely want Colosseum in this game. So where am I going to fit my Colosseum plans? Now that's going to be an interesting one. I definitely want a theater square either here or here. This rice tile might not belong for this world, depending on how we decide to do things. Because what I could do here is I could put an entertainment complex here, and then I could put the Colosseum over there, and I could put the Etamananki here. Like we could just 1, 2, 3. We could do that. That's an option. We have the gold. Okay. And then we get like Omega theater squares. Now, if I were to do this, it's kind of a little bit awkward for settling. It's not the worst settlement locations. Like if I went here and I went here, the problem is I'm wasting a coastal settle. I'm not going for coastal wonders, so I need more info. But this to me is like a really appealing configuration of things. And honestly, this could be the Hanging Gardens. Is there anything to be said for moving this like whole setup, like one tile? This might actually suit me a little bit better. Perhaps it will. Because then I don't have to waste a coastal city. I don't want to make a coastal city, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. I could settle this. This is off of fresh water. Yeah, no, I'm going to go back to the old configuration where both of the cities that connect to this can be on fresh water. So this is the early game plan then. Let's get it underway. Let's buy the Etamananki tile and then place the Etamananki. I would love to go for a Temple of Artemis this game. It's probably not going to happen. I don't care for going for animal husbandry right now. Probably not a bad idea to pick up masonry. Is there a wonder? I'll go for sailing. It opens up celestial navigation. I'll have to figure out sailing. I wish I'd gone a different route with my scout. Like, went the most useless routing imaginable. So, if I were to settle on this coastal tile right here, I could get a harbour. I could get the mausoleum. I could get the Great Lighthouse. I could get the Colossus. It's all kind of fitting together in a really nice way. Yeah, I think we can make this work. Let's quickly grab a builder so that we can use it to fuel the Etamananki. I need money. Let's see if I can get money off the AI so that I can buy a slinger and not have to use my production on defensive units. The greed. Let the greed flow through you. My middle name is Greed, okay? I'm Potato Greedy Whiskey. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. There's political philosophy. We found we found 3 production city-states. That's kind of crazy, actually. Hell yeah. I mean, I will take it. Oh yeah, this is just perfect. This is just a perfect location to go for all these coastal wonders. Serious question. What if I moved them over like this, and then later on in the game, maybe a city that spawns over here will get a really nice thing? Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and found our second city. Now this second city is going to go for a monument. It needs to expand its borders before it'll ever get production, so the monument is critical. And now we can feed our builder charges into the Etamananki and hopefully get it before anyone else does. This is about as fast as we could have gotten it with our build. What's our next step here? I think it's irrigation to get Hanging Gardens. For sure, for sure, for sure. I'm just praying that I don't lose this Etamananki. I'm going to be so sad if I do, because the probability that it goes now, right, we're on turn 40. That's about when the Emperor AI kind of builds it. It's around about now that it tends to go. So we're living up against the wire. Every turn that goes by, my heart skips a beat, and I think I might not get it. All right, let's get Celestial Navigation to get harbors unlocked. There's not a lot of wonders in the rest of this tech tree that I care about, like maybe a Petra. But I need to find desert in order to care about a Petra. Maybe Jebel Barkal. Again, I need to find desert to care about that. Maybe you could make an argument for Terracotta Army. The AI tends not to go for that one though, so I can kind of delay it a little bit and get away with that. It's actually a really favorable map. As long as I get a city over here and a city over here, I think I'm completely blocked off from the AI invading me, so I'm going to be able to play a very, very defensive turtley kind of game, which is kind of neat. I think I'm not going to use the build charge here on finishing the Etamananki. I think it's not worth. I need to buy a production tile in Beijing and go ahead and get it improved. Let's head straight for political philosophy. We definitely want Oracle. We definitely want Colosseum. We would like Statue of Zeus if we can get it. And we would like Mahabodhi Temple if we could get it. So Mahabodhi Temple would be like a third city thing. Unfortunately, if I research Void Singers, it'll cancel how much of the monument I've already built. So I can't do Void Singers right now. It doesn't do anything though. I just need to wait. Please don't get skipped. Please don't get skipped. Please don't get skipped on the Etamananki. Oh. Look at that. Welcome to the Pog Zone, my friends. We could potentially rework the setup slightly. Because we have a wonder here. We're going to have wonders. Like there's a good theater square. There's a +5 theater square right there. +4 even. Could be +5. Do I want to change anything about this setup? Honestly, I think the only thing it needs is like add commercial hub. Just add commercial hub, you know, and success will follow. Oh wait, maybe there is maybe a way to squeeze that extra value here. What if you did build your theater square here? Huh? Okay. And then what if you're building a harbor. So I don't want you to build a commercial hub. Yeah, no. Let's not rock the boat, okay? This is fine. Trying to over-optimize it. We'll back ourselves into a corner. Key alert will be to get a missionary to spread to Beijing. So to that end, I really want a holy site in my capital. I also want to build the Hanging Gardens. Now a 5-charge builder costs me 62 production, and it'll give me 15% of this wonder for each charge. 15% of the Hanging Gardens is 180 production, times 0.15, that's 27 production, 18 plus 9, 10% plus 5%. So 5 charges times that is 130 production. So building a builder and then building the Hanging Gardens roughly doubles my builder efficiency, right? Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if you follow the math there, but basically instead of hard building the wonder, building a builder and then building the wonder, I get more efficiency, right? That was the math that I just did. Maybe someone in the comments can explain it, because I sure can't. All right, nice. We have an actual production tile now in Beijing, so this monument isn't going to take decades. So where am I going to build? Where am I going to build the other thing? The Hanging Gardens. I mean, we can put it basically anywhere in the city. I don't want to give up. Floodplains are quite valuable for me, actually, in the city, if I recall correctly. If I put it here, there's a potential for a city down the line to make use of this floodplain tile as a theater square or something, so I'll just pop it over there. Although, to be fair, we're building these wonders mostly for the actual tourism from them, rather than like the raw benefit that they provide. Beijing, where's your next production tile? You just do not have one, actually. Improve that fishing tile. 3 food, 1 gold. That'll be helpful to continue the growth of the city. They forward settled me in a very awkward spot, too. Let's get that Hanging Gardens real quick and then see if we can get another settler down there. Block this off. Make a fortress city. We're close to a golden age. We might be able to do it, actually. I'm trying to think, what could I do? Meeting other players would help. Or even city-states, or finding tribal villages, or clearing camps. Literally anything would do it, honestly. Including finding political philosophy, which just isn't going to happen, sadly. Does unlocking the Void Singers give you era score? God, I would wipe out 30 production on that monument. I've got 8 turns. It's hard to know what the right choice is. Okay, that helps. Meeting another player. Building a wonder faster helps. I really need like a chop in here. Some kind of production boost. I need like a turn of production from somewhere. Maybe I'll get it when the city grows. To the wheat tile? No, to this tile. Hanging Gardens finishes. We're at 27 and we got Celestial Navigation. Okay, we have a golden age secured. That is big. Now we need to think about our holy site to actually spread and defend our religion. Although let's have a look here. No one else has found a religion, so we're not too worried yet. One thing I am worried about is controlling this choke point. There might be a hole through here. I don't think there is. I would love to get my government plaza. That's also another really good district here because we could fork off of that government plaza. Like if I were to put the government plaza like over here, we could fork off of it with like a couple of commercial hubs, make a ton of gold, get some great trade routes, multiply our tourism in the mid to late game. Now that seems exciting to me. Let's quickly grab Monument so that I can grab Void Singers real quick once I've finished both Monuments, and then we'll go Settler. And let's unlock Bronze Working. Ooh, I need to go Oracle actually too. Oracle is important. Very, 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 very important for me. Hello, Barb Camp. My builder. I stepped it into... Whoops, I got my builder captured. You thought I was good at this game. You have been disproven, you fools. I'll get that builder back, Copium. The world enters into the classical era, and tell me, dear people who watch my videos, what possible dedication do you think we're going to take making 14 gold per turn with 0 holy sites? That's right, we're taking Exodus of the Monumentality. We're just taking Monumentality. We're taking Monumentality because we can literally buy a settler right now. The power is within my grasp. Nigh invincible power. And now that we have both of our monuments finished, we can go ahead and take Void Singers. Hello, another +4 faith per city. Thank you. Welcome to the most powerful build in human history. But that's going to be it for this episode. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.